I've been a truck driver for the past 3 years. I started with CR England. I got my CDL with CR England. And right when I started over there, even though it's a mega carrier, I was making good money, man. I mean, just check out this clip. Look how good I look. I got the earrings on. I'm fitted. I'm backing into a loading dock at Walmart. I was making a lot of money on this account until the account took a shit. And since then, I've been looking for a job. But now I think I found a better one. These guys right here, they make way more money than truck drivers, believe it or not. Isn't that crazy? Not to mention their union, they got a pension, their healthcare is like free. And dude, they just drive around that little mail truck, right? Whatever, that car, truck, whatever you want to call that thing. That's what they drive around. And we drive around, I mean, this is a straight truck, but you know, semis and all that. And at certain post offices, because of their overtime, they're doing like way better financially than a truck driver. Is that fair? I mean, it is what it is. The answer to that is absolutely no. Postal workers should not be making more than truck drivers. Truck drivers sacrifice way more than a postal worker does for a job. They stay out, they live in their truck. They're doing dangerous shit like driving over the Colorado Rockies. They're ice road truckers driving over ice sometimes. Dude, I mean, they're driving this death machine, this tractor trailer, even in a straight truck. Trucking is a very dangerous job, and it should be paid. It should be paid well, right? And, you know, so should a police officer and a teacher. Just because a job is dangerous doesn't necessarily mean that the money is going to be there. But at certain post offices that are understaffed in a busy area where there's a lot of overtime, you can make a lot of money. You like money, right?
You like money, right?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, so it's the overtime. They make their money on the overtime. Truck drivers, I mean, hours of service, it robs them of a lot of that money that they should be making. So they just don't make that much. I mean, hourly, local, it's better, but OTR, dedicated, that stuff when you're in a sleeper cab, not really. Let me ask you a question, and be honest. Do I, not that. If you're old enough, you know what I was about to ask, if you know about Austin Powers, but no. If you go to a job, are you willing to give up more than half of that time for free? You know, give or take, it goes from more than half to half of that time. At a job, are you willing to go to a job and work for free? For half or more than half of the time? No, but truck drivers do. And then when I voice my concern, talking about hours of service, why it's a scam, why sleeper berth, off duty, why all of that is just a way for these trucking companies to get away with not paying their truck drivers what they ought to be paying them, it's shocking to me because I get these truck drivers who I hope they're rookies. I hope they just got their CDL and they just learned about hours of service and they say, oh, why should you be paid to sleep? Because you're at work. You're not at home. You're at work. Why are you giving away free time to these trucking companies? And that's the problem. That's why truck drivers are not paid well and why they're never going to be paid well. Because you have this revolving door of new drivers that are okay with getting screwed over. But at the post office or any other job where there's a lot of overtime and there's a lot of benefits, you get paid for every minute that you're at work. So the way I see it is, you know, yeah, truckers, they get paid more hourly right here at the post office, right? She took her copy, right? Oh yeah, cool. But the mail carriers, because of their overtime, and you know, they're like, their pay setup, like they got something called penalty pay once they go over 8 hours and they get paid for that too. And you know, trucking in general, these local trucking jobs, dude, they just have not been popping. I applied, well, I've had these job offers and then right before I get hired, they just go ghost on me. And I got a clean driving record, I got the experience, I got the endorsements, I got everything I need because I'm applying for automatic transmission trucking jobs and the job market is just flooded. So if it's flooded to the point where it's not really possible to get like a local trucking job until who knows when, if that's the case, I need mine. I can't wait on mine, right? If that's the case, I'll go be a mailman. I'll do that. Because the way it goes with me is hook or crook. I'm getting older. I'm turning 32 this June, and I got to get my money. I got to make 6 figures or better. Like enough of this, like 50, 60,000 a year. Nah, man, I'm too old for that. I got to make 6 figures or better, you know? It is what it is. And if that means that it's not going to be with my CDL and it's going to be with a Class C driving job like a mailman, then hey, then that's what it means, right? Because, like I said, hook or crook, I'm loyal to the money. I'm not loyal to trucking. I'm not loyal to any line of work. I'm loyal to the dollar. And if the money is right there with the mail job, then that's what I'm gonna do. If that's where the money's at, The reason why it's so hard to get a local CDO Class A trucking job is because, the guys that have experience, it takes a while for you to understand how hours of service is a scam, because hours of service, it's very confusing. Honestly, I think it's set up that way. That way you just throw your hands up and say, fuck it, I'm just gonna work. And you don't realize how bad you're getting screwed over. The rookies don't, because I constantly, like I said, I get these rookies in the comment section arguing about why we should be paid less instead of, trying to band together and get paid more. They'll sit there and argue for giving away free time. But those are the rookies. I mean, they don't know any better. But once you know better, you try to find local work and it's flooded, it's hard. So I'm gonna try something different. And I got offered a job. I got offered to be a CCA, the mailman, a city carrier assistant. And yeah, I'll be coming in at a lower rate than, a truck driver. And like I said, to me, it's all about the money. I don't really care about the job title, whether I'm a truck driver or a garbage truck driver or whatever, dude. If I'm a mailman and I can make over $100 grand, if I can make money like that, dude, I'll deliver that mail all damn day, dude. I'll go up and down stairs. I'll go, up and down the block, up hills, whatever. It doesn't matter, dude. Just pay me the money. I'll do it. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that if you get fired from your trucking job for whatever reason, if it's for an accident, depending on the accident, I don't know. But if you don't want to become a truck driver, if you don't want to do construction, you could work for your post office. And the cool thing about the post office is that, like I said, as long as you're in a really busy city, like right here in the Bay Area, you can make a lot of money at your post office, right? Something to think about. Peace out.